complexion. It sets, it blurs, it has caffeine, it lifts the complexion, it's self-setting, you don't even need to use powder.
This is the new Makeup by Mario concealer, and I really appreciate that you guys want me to try this out, especially because I feel like I'm a little biased. He literally did my wedding makeup, but I wouldn't have chosen to do my wedding makeup if I didn't trust that man with my life. I have a lot of faith that this is probably going to be one of the best concealers I've ever tried, but I'll still let you know my thoughts. Now, right off the bat, though, you guys know this is my type of concealer. It's a skincare-infused, brightening, hydrating concealer. That is exactly what I look for. I'll be curious about the coverage. I'm also going to try the brush. This is my favorite type of brush to apply concealer, a small kitten paw. Notice it looks just like the shape of a kitten paw. For my shade, 160. Something I want to point out, see how much product this applicator holds? That is my favorite type of applicator because you don't have to keep dipping in. You can see I have a little bit of darkness under my eyes that I'd ideally like to cover. I love that shade for me. Now, I know he said this is self-setting, but I'm a powder girly. Even if I don't need powder, I'm still going to use it. My biggest thing with concealer is it has to look good with powder on top of it. Like, that is a make or break it for me. Seriously, I absolutely love this shade. This is like my perfect freaking shade. When you lay it on the skin, you can tell it's very creamy, blending in really, really easily. You know what's interesting? You can feel it setting. Like how it's self-setting. I can already feel this setting. That looks so fucking good. Look at how good that looks. That is really smooth. I fucking love this brush, I can tell you that. Look at my under eyes right now. Stunning. I am like a sponge girly when it comes to applying concealer, but for some reason, I really like applying it with this brush. Blend the chin. I'm just trying the forehead with a sponge to see if I like it, and it blends really nice with a sponge too. Sometimes concealer doesn't stick to my nose. My nose is like, makeup never wants to stay on it or stick to it, so I'm going to try to apply this there. So far, so good. I just have a lot of weird texture on my nose. Look how smooth that made it look. I like how it's not settling into my little lines under my eyes. For my base, I did the foundation, and now we have the concealer on top. Look at how absolutely beautiful my complexion is. There is zero filter on my face. None. I want him to come out with a loose powder so bad, or even a pressed powder. I know that's in the works. It has to be. All right, so now we're going to do the real test, which is setting it with powder. This is the Givenchy. I am going to lay it right on top of this concealer, and I just pray that it sets well with powder. Look at that. Look at how smooth that is. Oh, it is a good fucking day. It's a good day. It is so smooth. This is the best concealer I've tried this year. But House Labs is coming out with their concealer. So I think we need to do a competition.